Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Trade by Numbers. Now I know it's been a few weeks since I posted any videos. We've been out on vacation with the family. We've been running all over the place, having a great time. And as you know, I'm all about living life, not necessarily documenting it. I'm not a YouTuber. I am an investor, and I'm here to help you take your portfolio to the next level. So I apologize that I haven't been around shooting video, but family and I has had an absolutely great time, and I hope you've been doing great as well. But we're back, and I want to kind of start touching base on some things that's gone on. We've done some amazing things in our portfolio. And one of the most notable things I got to call out today, of course, was the win for Ripple against the SEC yesterday. Ripple has finally won their lawsuit, and as a result, we seen crypto skyrocket yesterday. Some of my cryptos was up 50, 80, even 100% yesterday. XLM absolutely took off. One of my biggest movers of the day. Of course, Cardano flying, everything taking off. And I took some profits because I expected once we got that huge run up that we would get a little bit of a pullback. However, I'm still holding long term. I've got my portfolio set up that I'm not going to be selling until the end of 2025 when we hit the peak of this bull market. But I did take some profits yesterday just so I could turn around and hopefully trade some more. I hope you did the same. Now, with that being said, this was a very important win, I do believe, because we all know that the SEC has been going after a lot of things. They've been going after a lot of cryptos. They've been going after Coinbase, a lot of things out there. Now, the Ripple win did not come as a surprise to any of us in the know. We all knew they were going to win. It was just a matter of when it happened. Well, now it's happened, and now it has set a precedent. So what we've got going on is things like some of the stocks we trade, crypto-related stocks like Coinbase, for instance, that's under investigation from the SEC. I think that is going to have a lot less weight on how the stock trades. We all know that it's been suppressed and beat down in the stock price a lot because of that. And everybody out there that is in the know, they know the SEC's reaching. Gary Gensler is out there reaching way beyond what he should be doing. He's got no business in this stuff, but he's doing it because it's a power play. And because of that, because of the win with the Ripple yesterday, I do believe that it's going to force them to back off some. And even if it doesn't, it's definitely going to set a precedent, because you're not going to have, the SEC is going to have a little bit more defined rules in front of them now that Ripple has won that lawsuit. So I think that we're going to see some stock prices like Coinbase and stuff continue to soar, not just on the fact that, right now crypto's soaring, which of course drives up the price, but it was already trading well below where it should have been at that price because of the SEC lawsuit. Now, this doesn't make it go away, but I do believe people are going to start to see that, hey, these are frivolous lawsuits. Gary Gensler and the SEC is going after things that they got no business sticking their nose into, and that at the end of the day, it's all going to wash out, and the SEC is not going to get any real foothold there. And that's the way it should be. Crypto is supposed to be decentralized. I know a lot of people, they kind of want to see the SEC in it. I don't want to see the SEC in anything. If I could get rid of them, I would. Do your own due diligence in any investment you're making. You don't need anyone else to hold your hand. If you do your own due diligence, you put your money into it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. God knows I've had investments that did not work out. You know who I blame? Me. It means I didn't do enough research into what I was doing. Or, in some cases I did do the research, and, not everything is a diamond. So sometimes it just doesn't work out as good as you'd hoped that it would. And that's not on anyone else's head. So I don't need anyone to hold my hand. I'm a grown man. If you're out there, if you're a real investor, you're not asking anyone to hold your hand. So I don't have a whole lot of love for the SEC. If the SEC was out there doing what they were supposed to do, if they was actually preventing naked shorts and preventing these big hedge funds from running everything and running the little man out, then yeah, that'd be great. But the only thing they're really doing, in truth, is suppressing the little person so that, you know, you have to be a qualified investor. So if you're out there and you're just getting started, the table's stacked against you already. And why? Well, mostly because of the SEC, because they're telling you you're too dumb to know how to invest your own money. So either way, I'm getting off on a little bit of a rant there. But at the end of the day, the Ripple win was huge. Our crypto portfolios absolutely took off. And of course, you know, I'm holding a ton of Coinbase, and that looked very good yesterday. My Mara looked absolutely amazing, and I expect them to continue to do so. So I hope you took some profits on the run up. We're going to wait for a little bit of a retracement, wait for it to cool off just a little bit, and I'm going to pick up my positions right back, cap those profits off. That'll be in the bank, and everything's looking good. So we'll keep watching the markets. We'll see how this week ends, and I'll be back. You know, we'll be shooting video all week next week. We'll be picking some plays and making some money. So if all that sounds good to you, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell, and do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you like this kind of content. Let me know you're out there growing your portfolio. And until next time, remember, be blessed and never trade with your emotions. Always trade by the numbers.